It's time for a break because one of us either got tired or we just ran out of stuff to say. So, here's some music.
Part two. Part two coming up. Like I did that.
Hey, yeah. And we're back. And we're back.
Let me see if I can fade this out. Let me see if I can do a little DJing. Fade it on out. Bring it on down. Bring it down. No, I can't do it. So we just gonna hit the button like this. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay, there you go. See how I went on DJ on 1, 2. I just got a 1.
We have a job position open on the soundboard.
You gotta have your own soundboard, your own networking equipment, and you gotta supply us with equipment. So if you can fit those and you want to be a part of the show, you work for free, and we got you. But anyway, what were we? Oh, we was about to jump in on the 76ers because we got to talking about LeBron and got on my nerves. So we hit a couple teams once before, and we were talking about the resurgence or the potential that they have to come on back this season, and I wasn't 100% sold. So we were talking about the 76ers. If I'm not mistaken, they were in 8th the last time we talked. They was like right on the cusp, or were they in 9th?
I think they were tied for 8th.
They were tied for
8th. Right now they're sitting I think they were tied at 8th. In the 8th position. 8, 9, same thing when you're tied. But right now they're sitting at the number 9 position, 3 games out of the 8th spot right now because they went on a 3-game skid of losing.
So what was that you were saying, like, about them this season?
Okay, we're halfway through the season, and what I said was what? But yeah. I see them to make the playoffs still.
Right.
And I still do. I
still don't. Because that last spread we saw, they was 3-7 in 10 games in the last 10 games. And now the last 10 games, they are 5-5. So basically in the last 20 games that we saw on our little deal, they is 8-12. That ain't gonna make the 8th spot. It's not gonna make the 8th spot.
No, it's not. No, it's not. If you end the season today, it's not gonna make the 8th spot. But that's why you have a whole second half of a season, right? You can't.
They're not gonna get there. That's my point. At the rate they playing, they're not gonna get there.
Okay.
They don't have a whole lot. They show good sometimes, and sometimes they show horrible, like 3-game skids, 4-game skids, and then you come back and you win 3 in a row. That's not gonna make it. That's not gonna make it. I give you all the talent in the world. I appreciate their talent. They're young, they exciting, they good to watch, but they acting like they acting like they don't want it, to me. A lot of times.
They're young.
Yeah.
They're young. And this is their first year, everybody playing together. Do you know there's this thing called chemistry that you have to develop?
I do understand that. But
okay, then what?
But I still think we're putting the trigger too fast on them. A lot of people in General Republic is pulling the trigger too fast because you being General Republic, you were saying that they're gonna make the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
They have not showed me anything outside of having a fancy dunk every once in a while, having a good couple of games, and then having a horrible stretch game that say they're gonna make the playoffs.
Okay, they've played 39 games. There are 72 games in a season. They are at the number 9 spot. 3 games off the number 8 spot. Just 3 games.
That's a lot.
There are 72 games in the season. We've only played 39.
Right.
Okay. Do the math.
Don't mean too much to me right now.
Okay, cool. All right. Tomato.
Because if you saw somebody above them that's gonna slip.
And I do.
You got the Celtics, you got the Raptors, you got the Cavs, you got the Heat, you got the Wizards.
I don't that top from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see those top 5 slipping.
And then you got so I do see the Bucks moving up to 6 or 5.
I see Detroit slipping. I see Indiana slipping. And I see Detroit slipping. And look at this. Look at this. I want you to listen to this. Detroit is 22-18. Milwaukee is 22-19. Indiana is 22-20. I see 2 out of that 3 slipping.
I even see the Wizards if they keep acting up slipping.
Yeah, but if they slip, who gonna come up there and get in the playoff?
See, that's just
Orlando, Atlanta.
Ain't gonna be too much slipping going on.
No. If you see one team slipping, then you see Philadelphia making the playoffs.
No, I don't see Philadelphia making playoffs.
They're in a nice spot.
You know, I don't mind. But right now I don't see it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this then. Out of these teams that's left out of the top 8 right now, who do you see making it if somebody slips? Okay, you got Philly, New York, Charlotte, Brooklyn, Chicago, Orlando, and Atlanta. Who do you see making it?
If somebody was to slip out the top, say i.e. the Pacers was to just go on a run and slip out the top, it's still hard to call. Because I see
give me one.
Okay, I'm gonna say the Hawks. Okay, if I had to pick one, I would just go with the 76ers because they are the highest.
All right then. All right, thank you for proving my point. Next topic.
I don't see nobody slipping.
Right. Of course you don't.
Speaking of slipping, what happened to the Bulls?
They suck.
No, go get the flag.
It's out of reach right now.
Go get the flag. Put the flag back up. Because, man, you ran out of here and left me hanging for that old raggedy flag. You could have left that junk in the wind. And they ain't even fighting. They good friends again. And
they still talking about trade marriage.
Come on, man. Come on. Them dudes went from, they on fire. They doing it. They suck. In a week.
I mean, but they were on fire.
They were.
Just, all right. They were. Let me pull up. Let me see. They are 15-27. And this week, tonight they got Detroit at home. Is that tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's tonight. They got Detroit at home tonight. They won the other night in double overtime against the New York Knicks. Then before that, they lost to the Rockets, the Pacers. They beat the Mavericks. They lost to the Raptors, Portland, the Wizards.
Sound like you called out losses.
They beat the Pacers. They beat the Knicks. They beat the Milwaukee Bucks, who is ahead of them in the 7th spot right now.
Oh God.
So right now we're gonna come back to them one day.
All right, one day.
Because right now they suck.
Give me an outcast right now. Give me this is just halfway through the season. What you see at the end of the season?
For Chicago, them not making the playoffs, they're at 15-27. 15-27 right now.
3 from the bottom in their conference. Where do you see them ending at the end of the season?
3 from the bottom.
They can't get the net. Come on, man. They can get the net. The net.
They're gonna flip a coin at the end of the season.
And they're gonna lose because they got. We throw punches. We don't throw coins. Let go.
They're gonna flip a coin at the end of the season.
Oh my God, boy, you stupid. All right, man. Let's go and get to this long-awaited NFL playoff prediction with what we like to call Ray's Pick'em.
Let's do it. Ray's Pick'em.
I need all y'all young folks to listen to this song and just listen to the music. You don't even need no words, but go look up Sporty Oldie Dopalicious so that you can get yourself back on track with what brought hip-hop to our faces as young kids and to your face right now. Can you believe these folks didn't know the strongest verse in this song?
When I first met my Sporty and Oldie and Dopalicious Angel, I remember that thing like yesterday.
Looking like a plate of yams with extra.
Look, candy yams at that with extra syrup.
Go listen to it. Outcast from the Women I Am. But go ahead, man.
Anyway, Rays pick 'em, baby. We got the NFL playoffs going on this weekend, and that's what we're going to roll with. Today, we got the Falcons, the 10-6 Falcons, going to the 13-3 Eagles.
Yep.
With Nick Foles at quarterback and my MVP at the time before he went out, Carson Wentz, still riding the pine due to his raggedy knee. Guess who's favored in this game?
I think it might be the Atlanta Falcons.
And you, my little centipede, is correct.
Wow.
They are favored by 2.5 points.
Why I gotta be a centipede?
Yeah, because this ain't your cup of tea.
I gotta hit this real quick before you start. Today, somebody released a picture of a cartoon characters of the playoff pictures. It had Tom Brady and who they playing today? They had Tom Brady and there go the picture right there. Take a look at the disrespect in this picture, and then you ain't even got to make your pick. Instead of having the Eagles quarterback on the screen, they
with all the other quarterbacks.
All the other quarterbacks, they got Malcolm Jenkins, a defensive player on the screen. Nick Foles gets no respect from people that draw cartoons. You know he ain't getting no respect from the Falcons.
And he gets no respect from me today. I got the Falcons winning this game.
Oh, boy.
Atlanta defense is playing pretty good right now. All they need to do is muster up about 24 points. Right. They will win. They will beat the Eagles at their house, and the Eagle fans will be mad, throwing batteries and crap on the field like they always do. And then we go to the second game of the day. The Tennessee Titans against Captain American Brady and the New England Patriots.
Right.
The Patriots. Moving on to next week.
Come on, man. How much they gonna win by at least? Give me that. Give me that at least.
Well, they're favored by 13.5. Double it. Yeah, double it. Yes, I said it, double it. Like I said, moving on to tomorrow. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars intruding the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow. Pittsburgh is favored by 7 points.
That's it?
That's it. I think they should be favored by more because, yes, I know what the Jaguars did to the Steelers earlier this season, but I'm going to tell you right now, they beat the brakes off of them.
It means nothing.
It means nothing right now because you playing against a totally different Pittsburgh Steelers team.
Nothing.
And they just a speed bump in the road, and they going to get hot. Especially the way Blake Bortles played last week. Boilermaker Bortles played last week at what, 86 yards?
He's been working really well, or he blow up.
Well, guess what? Like the World Trade Center, he gonna blow up 2 times. Check this out. No pun intended, but that's what he gonna do. He gonna blow up. Anyway. So what?
Such bad taste.
Yeah. That's probably why we still don't have any sponsors. Anyway, I got the Steelers winning by just as much as they got beat by when they played the Jaguars earlier this season. 87 points. And then we got what I think in my book is the game of the weekend. The New Orleans Saints going up to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. The Vikings are favored by 5 points. I don't know how they're going to get those 5 points. What, they want the score to be 25-30? No, that don't add up. 25-20, 35-30. I don't know, but how they come up with these points.
Add up.
Yeah. Yeah, bad. If you counting by 5. But anyway, I'm going with the upset, dog, and I think this is gonna be the upset of the weekend. I'm going with Drew Brees and the Saints over Minnesota.
I agree with you, but I don't really call it an upset. But I know we done had this discussion before, but this is not the Saints team that everybody think that it is. This team actually has defense, and
right.
although he's having a good season, he still hadn't proven to me that he's an elite quarterback, that he's a great quarterback. He just haven't lost the game. Just like Blake Bortles, he hadn't lost the game. And I know everybody gonna say, but he's got high passer rate. Blah, 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 blah. I can do that throwing screens and throwing 5 yards out and curl routes too. So he got to step up just a tad bit for me to be more impressed with him. Because this dude is still, only reason he hadn't lost his job back to Teddy Bridgewater is because just hadn't messed up.
No, he don't. He just don't turn over the ball.
Right.
He don't turn over the ball. He managed the game very well.
And you can't get into a shootout with the Saints. It's not going to happen.
No, you're not. But that's what they're going to try to do this weekend. So they better hope that stout defense that they got, Minnesota have, which I feel is the best defense that's left in the playoffs right now, and probably the best defense throughout the entire season. But I really think they're not going to have enough to stop Tom Brady.
Right.
Not Tom Brady. I'm sorry, not Tom Brady. Drew Brees. I'm sorry.
Right.
No, but you said right. You didn't catch it.
I didn't, but I caught it when you said, I'm sorry. I caught it in. Don't spit
you
that
did. Right, you ain't never lost.
I ain't never lost. Don't spit that water out. Hold up.
Daddy duty in session. Will you look at this? Will y'all look at this? Look at this. Will you look at this? Look at this. Y'all come look at this. This dude gonna put the show on.
I'm back. It's like we go get on a regular flag.
Oh, man. And that flag brand new for your info. Not like that regular shirt that you got on your back right now. But we ain't talking about that. Anyway. Yeah, the paint fading off of it.
No, I thought it like that because it was
and that was what we used to call Ray's Pick'em.
It still is. But
that's who I got. I got New England. I got Pittsburgh. I got the Saints. And I also have the Falcons.
The Falcons. That's what's up. Good deal. So, all I got to say before we get off the show is that people make the world go round.
No, they don't. They don't.
I'm waiting on you to say what does.
God make the world go round. See, it's this thing the earth is on. They call it. You can't see it, but it's called an axis.
Axis, okay.
Yeah. And then the Lord just put his hand over the earth and do like this right here.
I thought you were going to this.
Well, yeah, it is something kind of like that.
But let me go back to my original point.
Yeah, go. I'm just melting. Go ahead.
I know you.
The Lord!
People make the world go around. And regardless of who you are or what you do, respect is a common word throughout all types and walks of life, through all ethnicities, through all cultures, through all races. You as a person, me as a person, has to learn to respect different people. And when those things don't happen, then other things fall apart. So y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of in relation to the president calling people, other countries, S-holes and all this kind of stuff.
I never knew that. I did not. For the people who are viewing this, Rodney, you are so on time with this, and you never discussed with me what your aunt's stuff was today.
Never.
So, but I'm allow you to retort. You got this. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna just let you ride with it. Go.
Now I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you how it affects everybody in the world. And if you ever seen a movie, I forget the name of the movie now, but it was Cedric the Entertainer in the movie. If you remember the movie, please just bring it up. Cedric the Entertainer, Aerosmith. He was a producer, and he went up to this dude's room, and he was like, "You never did anything for us as black people."
Oh.
Yeah. And he went on this rant, and he just basically told him what we have offered civilization as a whole. And if you take any aspect of any one race, white, black, Asian, whatever you want to call it, you take one aspect out of that, the world will be in a bad place regardless of how you think it should be. So you can't knock me because I'm black. You can't knock nobody else because they're white. And you can't, and you can, but you shouldn't. Because if you realize we're all given to get to this point and to be at this point and we still ain't figured it out, we going to still be in the world of hurt at the end.
Be cool. Was it Be Cool?
That was it. Be Cool. Go check out Be Cool. Just look up that, type it on YouTube, whatever. Find that one scene Cedric Entertainment talking on Be Cool. But my whole point is this. When you do those kind of things, other things come back to get you. Okay, you remember when we had the last hurricane that ripped up Puerto Rico?
Yep.
Where do most of our medical supplies for IVs come from?
Yep.
Puerto Rico.
Yep.
Who's in trouble with medical IVs now? America.
Yep.
You don't want to rebuild them. You don't want them to be there. You think they're a scourge of our nation, but yet and still, you still need them. Now it's coming back to hurt everybody because you didn't want to take care of the people that's paying taxes just like we are paying taxes to be a part of this nation. But you disrespect them. Okay, you disrespecting everybody from Haiti. You disrespecting people from Africa because you call them S-hole nations. But a whole lot of this country, if you want to say it, came from what you consider S-hole nations because you don't want to work with nobody. You came from an S-hole nation, and you try to act like you didn't come from nowhere else. I don't. That part right there is what you refuse to do. Was acknowledge everything that you are is hurting everybody else. So I'll be glad when you take that time to say, I can't do this no more because I'm hurting everybody. You don't realize that because all you see in front of your face is green money.
But that's not the type of person he is. He's not the type of person that say,
he ain't never lost.
Right. He's not that kind of dude. He'll never. But go ahead.
That's all I had, man. It just been going on for like it just been on me for a minute. I was like, man, how do you say this and everybody in the world just not be up in arms and call it? But I know there's a process to everything, and people gotta do what they gotta do. But how do you and say this and say, I'm glad I voted for him?
And then they support what he says. So that say a lot about the people who continue. And you know what? I mean, I was in a conversation yesterday with a coworker about this particular topic. That's why I'm flabbergasted that you even brought this up without me even knowing. And you know, I want to talk about, you know, all the things that he let spew out of his mouth that separate us as a country, the United States of America. But the things he do and his antics and his tweets separate this country. And people continue to bring this to his attention, how what he does and what he say separate this country. And what I continued to hear was, in response is what he's done for this country, how he undid everything Obama did to trash this country as far as jobs and this and that and this, which I still don't see a lot that, you know, Trump has done in the few months that in his presidency. But my thing is this. I'm gonna say this in a nutshell, Rodney. You could be the most evil person in the world, and you can find and discover the cure for cancer. You will still be the most despicable person in the world.
Right. You're still evil. You're
still evil. And that's the word that I use, evil. So, yeah. Yes, he's doing this. He's doing that, maybe. But you are still tearing your own country apart.
Yep.
So,
but with that being said, this is show is gonna be a 2-part session. So y'all
love people. Love is the answer. Love.
And if you can't get up with some of this stuff, some of these people saying, just do this and walk on by. Hey!
Thank you, guys.
We appreciate everybody who stopped by to listen today. Join us again next week, right here on the R&R show.
Hey, what you gonna do? That's video game. It sound like it's a video game in case y'all didn't know.
That's right. Love y'all. Share, like, all that good stuff.
Not until the part, but bet we'll see y'all on the flip side. Later.
Later. And